Hi, this is Kumaravel, Assistant Professor ECE from RMD Engineering College. Today's topic we are going to discuss with resistor transistor logic. Before we start with resistor transistor logic, we will see the basic of BJT common emitter amplifier. So, BJT common emitter amplifier in our output characteristics. So, we have three regions. They are saturation region, active region, and cutoff region. If our input voltage, that is voltage between base to emitter, is lesser than barrier potential, then what happens? So your transistor will not conduct, it will be in cutoff region. If our input voltage is greater than 0.6 volt, then the transistor will go to saturation region. Okay, so now we will go ahead with the RTL. So this is circuit to implement RTL, resistor transistor logic, because it is a combination of resistor as well as the transistor. So it is called resistor transistor logic, right? This RTL is used to implement NOR operation. Why NOR operation is because we know that NOR gate is universal gate. Using NOR gate, we can design other gates. Okay, so now we will see how this circuit is used to perform NOR operation. The circuit consists of two transistors, transistor 1 and transistor 2, transistor 1 and transistor 2 with two inputs A and B. Input are applied to base of the transistor through resistors R. Okay. The collector of two transistors are connected together. Similarly, the emitter of two transistors connected together and it is given to ground. Okay. And the DC voltage VCC is applied. The output is taken across the common terminal of two collectors of transistor are connected together. Okay. Now let us see. We know that in NOR operation, if any one of your input is high, your output will be low. If both your inputs are low, your output will be high. Now we'll see how this circuit will implement NOR operation. Now let us consider both inputs are low, right? So when both inputs are low, in the sense what? The input voltage applied to base to emitter of transistor 1 and transistor 2 is lesser than barrier potential. So when it is lesser than barrier potential or lesser than 0.6 volt, then what happen? Your transistor will be in cutoff region. Therefore, it will be open circuited. Collector to emitter terminal will be open circuited. Okay, so now when your transistor 1 transistor 2 both are open circuited, so what happened? There is no current conduction to transistor 1 and transistor 2. Therefore whatever your VCC, this VCC will appear across your output. If your VCC is 5 volt, this 5 volt will appear across your output. So when your input is low, our output is high. Satisfy case 1. Now let us see other cases. If any one of your input is low, thus consider A equal to 0, B equal to 1. A equal to 0, which means that what? Your transistor 1 will be in cutoff region, that is off state, it is open circuited, whereas your transistor 2 will be in on state, that is in saturation region. So what happens is there is a current conduction through transistor 2 collector to emitter terminal to the ground. Okay, so whatever your supply voltage, okay, it will directly applied through the transistor 2 through the ground. Therefore your output voltage will be low. Similarly, if we consider other case, if your A is 1 and B is 0, your transistor 1 will be in on state, whereas transistor 2 will be in off state. Here conduction through transistor 1, therefore your output will be low. Okay, satisfy 1, 2 and 3. Now let us see the last case. Last case is when both inputs are high. When both inputs are high, what happen? Both the transistor 1 and transistor 2 both will be on state that it will be in saturation region. Okay, so it will be short circuited, therefore your output will be low. Okay, this is how your RTL is used to perform NOR operation. That is, if both your inputs are low, your output is high because the two transistor will be in open circuit. So whatever your VCC, it will appear across your output. If any one of your input is high or your both your input is high, your output is low because either transistor 1 or transistor 2 or both the transistor will be in on state, therefore your output will be low. This is how your RTL will perform NOR operation. Thank you.